Hello Virgos, welcome to your June 2018 reading. So I'm excited about June. Drop me a comment below and let me know how May is for you, how it was for you. What happened, Virgo? Share your story down below. So I'm gonna continue shuffling the cards and we're gonna see what shows up here in June for you lovely Virgos. Y'all have been so supportive of me lately and just my business, my endeavors. Thank you. You know, that's all I can say. Simply put, thank you so much. It's been such an experience, and you Virgos really truly have just giving me a lot of that grounded sort of support. So I appreciate it. And so Virgo, let's get into it. Oh, first I do want to say this month in June, I am offering a new sale/special. I am doing a 4-week-long personal horoscope reading special that is on sale, where I do a reading for each week for 4 weeks, you know, so 4 readings total you get, Virgo. Your personal chart, you know, it's based on your personal energy. And then I also include what days of, you know, during those 4 weeks are most astrologically lucky for you. And then also what element is going to serve you the best and benefit you the most during each of those 4 weeks as well. So I thought this would be a fun, exciting way of doing a new sort of reading. And so, you know, I'm only going to have 8 available, and they're going to only be $22, okay, for 4 readings, 4 week long, okay? So I was like, you know what, I want to do some kind of sale and special, and yeah. So I only have 8 of those. Hang on one second. So those will go fast, so hop on it. I'll leave that information below. But let's get back to the reading, because your cards are coming. So June 13th will be the new moon in Gemini. So Gemini is an air sign, and Gemini is ruled by Mercury. You know, Mercury is the planet of communication, of kind of daily commute, of how we write and speak, all that jazz. So, you know, those kind of topics and subjects and areas of life can show up, you know, and how we can sort of communicate in a new way, or how we can sort of strategize and think in new innovative type ways, I feel like, with that new moon. So we'll see how that pans out. And then June 28th is the full moon in Capricorn. So the full moon in Capricorn, it's an earth sign, fellow earth sign of yours. That moon is going to be, when the moon is in Capricorn, you know, it's brought out things around organizing just kind of organizing your life in general, creating more, you know, where there's been chaos, where there has been a lot of disorganization and all that. You know, the Capricorn full moon will light those things up, where it's like, this is where you need to get organized in your business. This is where you need more structure. This is where you need a bit more, you know, planning, you know, a bit more strategy, just a bit more due diligence. And, you know, so there could also be some things come up in regards to authority figures and how we feel restricted or limited, you know, by others or by ourselves. Those kind of things can show up around that full moon, okay? So, one second, I'm going to chug some water. If my voice goes in and out, Virgo, I'm sorry. It's because I've been fighting like allergies or some kind of cold, but I really wanted to do y'all's reading, so here we are. Okay, I'm going to take you down here so you can look at your cards while I draw you a rune stone for the crossing energy. You just had 2 fall out, so we're just gonna honor those ones. Okay, so you have Ing. I love Ing, it's a beautiful rune. Then we have Isa. Okay. All right, Virgo. So let's kind of start with the crossing energy here with the runes. So Ing, you know, is often most associated with concluding something, ending something, one phase, you know, put to an end, another new phase begins. So there's a little bit of that newness, you know, ending and newness here with y'all, you know, transitioning from one phase to another phase. And with Isa here popping out with it, Isa is the rune of things kind of being frozen, being at a standstill, things kind of delayed. So there's something here about whatever is transitioning and whatever phase is trying to turn for you Virgos, it's coming at a standstill. There's some sort of delay, and I am intuitively picking up that it has to relate to something in regards to your own ego. We'll talk more here face to face about what exactly I mean by that and what, sorry, camera troubles. Okay, so exactly what I mean by that. So at the center of your reading here, you have the 9 of Cups. Beautiful, right? The only thing about the 9 of Cups here with these runes, to me, is speaking of a little bit of that ego. You know, yes, he's feeling good. He's feeling quite proud of himself, but maybe there's a little bit of that pride and sort of prejudice there that is kind of getting in the way of you moving on to the next phase with whatever it is you're trying to achieve, whatever goal it is you're working towards, Virgo, or whatever relationship too, here I'm seeing, you know, business or personal. There's something about kind of your ego and your sort of stance and, you know, and sort of pride over the situation that is kind of stunting you and stunting that phase. You know, Ing is a very positive rune. Ing is a very positive and beneficial rune, but it does ask you to work in phases and releasing one thing in order to gain another thing. You know, so I feel like in order, you know, he's almost, in this picture, he's almost got 10 cups, right? And 10 is that feeling a number of completion, of fulfillment, of merriment, and all that jazz. 9 of Cups is pretty close, but you're missing like one little piece, you know, 1 cup. So here in June, Virgo, there just might be a little bit of looking at yourself, looking at where your ego kind of might be getting in the way of some things, okay? You know, I'm not saying all of you are just like super catty or whatever, you know, but we all deal with just kind of our own little pride sort of issues, or where we might be too set on one thing, right? So that's being addressed and brought up here in June. The Page of Swords here. So yeah, this is about kind of what you need to release, you know, what is gone and done with in the past here. Page of Swords, you know, releasing, I feel like kind of releasing your grip over something. You know, if you've been holding on too tightly to something, Virgo, if there is something you've just kind of felt like that you had to hold on tightly to, like the universe is now saying, it's okay, you can let go, you can move on now. So that is coming up here. You have 2 pages in this reading, and pages are that kind of initial, you know, baby kind of first step, you could say, you know. So, but the Page of Swords here, there's something about, you know, maybe there have been some sort of words, some words exchanged with someone here that have kind of just led to some hurt feelings in June, or just kind of some misunderstanding is what I'm getting to. There's a misunderstanding and sort of communication, because here in your near future position, we have the 5 of Swords. So again, we're kind of coming back to that. There's kind of this need to just look at where that pride or that ego is blocking you, Virgo, this month, you know, especially in the beginning, first couple of weeks. Because whatever it is you're doing it with purpose, Virgo. You're doing it in order to move on to the next level, you know, to achieve something, to really develop. And I sense like there's a sense of sort of new learning, or that it could be tied to your business or your career, or just even your health, you know, something maybe studying in regards to your health. But there's something that you're kind of invested in here, truly invested in, Virgo, that is making others kind of question your motives, making others question your motives. And, you know, they're kind of just walking away here because they don't really understand. They're frustrated because they don't understand. And this is like you, I feel like, saying, well, I know what I'm doing, you know, and I'm going to keep doing it, which is great, Virgo. I feel like it's something that you should be doing and persisting with. That's here. This is your bonus card that popped out. You know, here's that new startup again, or that new learning. You know, it's about kind of, and for some of you, it's just kind of adjusting some things in a new way. Something maybe you've already done before, but then just kind of presenting it in a different sort of way to others and to the world. And so whatever misunderstanding or miscommunication and whatnot that's happening here it's because people might be a little thrown off and might be offended by, you know, the status of your ego, you know, because you are very focused and very sort of proud of this thing that you are developing, and these goals and stuff that you're working on meeting. You know, so just be careful that you're in the process of doing that you don't wound and hurt too many feelings here, okay? Because you know, you want those other people. You want those other people around, right? So 10 of Swords is on the bottom here. To me, this is speaking of some other sort of let go and release. Some kind of detox going on, Virgo. So we will explore that more in the extended reading, of course. We'll do a full Celtic cross in the extended. The link will be below in the descriptions box. You know how it goes. You click on the link, then you get the file, and then boom, you can instantly download it, and you can instantly, or you can just watch it online, okay? So we'll do a full Celtic cross spread and get more details. But for now, that is your June reading, Virgo. Be sure to look out for those Dragon Egg organic bath bombs that'll be available at the end of June. I'm so excited. Those will be on sale, okay? Those will be on sale. Well, the whole first batch that me and my partner are making will be on sale. So yeah, hop on that, man, because those bath bombs and salts, all organic, and a lot of the herbs and stuff that she uses comes straight from her own garden. It's just I'm excited about these products, y'all. So check it out. And don't forget, the do-it-yourself starlight rituals are in my Etsy shop as well now, okay? So thank you, Virgo, so much for liking and sharing and commenting on my videos. It brings me so much support and just makes me so happy. So thank you, and I will see you very shortly in the next video or in the extended, okay?